don't forget that
Yeah.
on masonite, because it'll come off more easily than it will directly from the metal. All right? Okay. Now, I'm going, it's at this point, I'll sometimes come to somebody's wheel and say, what are you making? And if I hear, I don't know, that is the wrong answer. Because at this point, you have to decide, am I going this way, or am I going this way? I'm going this way. So I don't have to cone it up as high as I normally would. If I'm going for a base or a tall form, I wouldn't be using that. And if I were going for a tall form, I would cone only up and very little out. You with me?
Yeah.
Go the direction of the piece you're going to throw. When you throw a little bigger, it's really important that you brace yourself. Keep cutting anything right there, just get it off. And notice right here what I'm doing? I'm pulling towards this and pushing here so I can really stabilize that clay and center it more quickly. I'm really pushing here. Hardest part of the center is always right here. Don't you agree?
Yes, right now.
All right. That's centered enough for me to start bringing it out. So either this or this. Look. See? Really pushing. Don't trap a mushroom. So as the clay comes down, you kind of center it there. If you feel like it's not going, try this. Lean into it with your shoulder while the other side is pressing the side. And so you can use your shoulder, especially good for women to think about. I learned this from my first teacher, who was a woman, who was a little old lady, but she could throw really big pots, and she did it by using her shoulder to push down with. So I'm just going to keep bringing it out. You need some kind of pressure on the top and some kind on the side. You can't just press the top. You're going to get the side will not be centered. This is the point where you're going to feel your back maybe skip a little bit. If it's not really a tight fit, which means I got to use the wing nut. Let it skip. It doesn't hurt anything. So you bring it up till it's about 1 inch in thickness. At this point, I use the bone right here, look, to help bring the clay out. Now, if I recall, I bring it out to about 8 or 8.5 inches in width before I open it. Is that written on there, Patrick? I don't know. I don't think I wrote that on there. Not on there? No. So you might want to record, if you're making a set, how big it is at this point when you even open it. All right, so that's 7. I'm going to go a little wider. As you're widening it, I know you're going to be pressing on top, but don't forget, something has to be here on the side, see, at all times. So all of a sudden, that 4.5 pounds of clay is not looking like so much, is it?
No.
And if I'm going to glaze the back side, I really have to have some thickness. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to glaze the back. Okay, now it's 8 1/4. Right, so I think 8 1/2 is what I usually do. So I'm going to go just a little bit more. about an inch thick. So now how deep am I gonna go? I'm gonna go half an inch. I'm gonna go half inch. I'm gonna leave a half an inch on the back for the foot.
Wow.
Not much room for error.
No. If you can't eyeball it, you might want to measure, right?
Oh, with your needle tool.
And I have a needle tool here.
Anyone got a needle tool?
Oh, here we go. Thank you. Okay, so let's check it. Ah, it's too thick. Good. See, that's like an inch. I want a half an inch, so I'm going to go deeper.
You have fingernails?
No fingernails. Is that what you said?
I have a little bit, but I guess I gotta get rid of that.
No, I trim them all the time.
Oh, there you go. Back over there again.
Sorry. Mine has disappeared. Okay, that's looking about right. That's a half an inch. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to open it. And I'm going to pull across. As I pull across, don't you notice I'm going to pull up a cylinder of clay? So as you pull up the cylinder, you don't want to trap air. So look, I'm going to take the sponge, press down, and blend it in so I don't trap a circle of air there.
Are you guiding it with your thumb?
Uh-huh, yes,
Back?
yes,
Okay.
I am, uh-huh. Remember that slip is a great lubricant?
Uh-huh.
So there's like, I'm opening it in 2 or 3 stages, stopping every now and then to recenter the wall. Using this method, recenter, bring it down in.